Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ria Putri Antika. I study at Universitas Muhammadiyah Surabaya, which major in English Education Department, and my student number is 2021 11 11 010. And right now, I'm gonna explaining about what is the homophones. But before I'm explain, let me share my screen first. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry if my screen is kind of freezing. Okay, what is the homophones? Homophones is a word that have the same pronunciation with another word, but actually have a different spelling or even meanings. And here the explanation. Homophones are two or more words that share the same pronunciation, but which have different spellings or meanings. Let me explain it in bahasa. Jadi, homophones itu adalah kata-kata dalam bahasa Inggris yang memiliki yang memiliki perbedaan makna atau cara pengucapan, tapi pronunciation-nya itu tetap sama. Different spelling-nya itu sangat sedikit banget, jadi slightly different. For example, it's like a B and B. The B, E is a lebah, is an animal. And the B and E is a menjadi, right? And here the common examples of homophones. You can repeat after me if you want to try. Hit and hit. Hit is a like panas, and hit memukul. See the difference, right? The meaning is really different. See and see. Flower and flower. Higher and higher. Wood and wood. The L is silent. High and high. The G and H is also silent. Right and right. The W is silent. Jadi not bright, but right. The same pronunciation with right. By or by. Sorry, by and by. Meet and meet. Here and here. Tea and tea. Okay. And now, what are the different types of homophones? Homophones actually have three different types. But while we have gained a useful homophone definition, and we have lots of some examples previously, you might not know that there are different kinds of homophones. Let's have a look right now. The first kind of homophones is a pseudo homophone. A pseudo homophone is a homophone that is phonetically identical. However, in almost all cases, pseudo homophones are not actually real words. For example, the word blue and the non-word blue could be considered pseudo homophones. Jadi, pseudo homophones itu kata-kata yang beneran kata-kata dan kata-kata yang bukan benar-benar kata-kata. Jadi blue and blue. Blue artinya biru dan blue, BLOO, itu bukan kata-kata beneran. It's a non words. Tapi kita bisa menjadikan itu sebagai kategori pseudo homophone. Likewise, the word grown and its absolute spelling grown are the pseudo homophones. Got it, guys? Sorry, student. And the second is a near homophone. A near homophones is like a unlike full homophones, which as we know share the same pronunciation with near homophones, may have one sound or a letter which causes them to be sounded out differently. Jadi, a near homophone is a word which is pronounced almost the same as another word but has different meaning and a slightly different spelling. Slightly, jadi cuma sedikit banget perbedaan dalam pengucapannya. The first examples is like a accept and accept, proceed and proceed, burn and burn. Okay, let me know if you have another example. And the tricky one, the last is a homophones explain it. To help us to better understand homophones and why there can be source of confusion for kids and adults alike, let's examine the words whether and whether. These are some of the most commonly confused homophones, and while they sound exactly the same, they also have completely different meanings. And here I will explain the whether and whether, this one. Weather in bahasa like a cuaca. Weather is a noun that refers to the current atmospheric conditions, such as if it's windy, rainy, sunny, haze, cloudy, and so on. Here are some examples of weather in sentences. The first is the weather is awful today. And the weather is gonna be hot and sunny tomorrow. It's unpredictable. And the third, I'll check the weather to see if I need to wear coats or not. And the last, he can weather the storm. But the another weather, it's not a cuaca, but it's a neither. Weather is neither a noun, not a verb. It is a conjunction. It joins two words or phrases together in a sentence. It used similarly to the word if. And here a few examples of how to use whether in a sentence. The first, I'm gonna follow my dreams whether you like it or not. And the second examples, no matter whether it's night or day, my cat is still asleep. And the last, I don't know whether to go to the park or to the cinema. Okay? I hope you understand what is the homophones, especially the explanation homophones, because this is the tricky one. Whether and whether have a different spelling, but have the same pronunciation. And now it's a quiz time. Okay, I will give you some exercise. Okay. The first question is my mother has to blah 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 my blue button onto my coat. Which one is the correct? 3, 2, 1. Okay. The correct answer is a so, not so. So and sew. So my mother has to sew my blue button onto my coat. That's the correct. And second is a we are going to chop some wood on our wood. 3, 2, 1. Okay. The correct answer is a wood. Wood is a kayu, but another wood akan. We are going to chop some wood, not wood. And the next, grandma's favorite blah 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 is the jasmine. Which one? Flower or flower? Okay, the correct answer is a flower, bunga. Grandma's favorite flower is the jasmine. Jasmine is bunga melati. And the next, can you help me brush and comb my sister's hair? Hair or hair? That's a tricky one. Okay, the correct answer is hair. Hair is a rambut. Jadi, apakah kamu membantu kakakku mensisiri rambutnya? But another hair is an animal, something like a rabbit, but the bigger one, more than a rabbit. Correct me if I'm wrong. And the next, my father cut the blah 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 in half for my tree house. Which one is the correct? Board or board? Okay, the correct answer is bird. B-O-A-R-D. My father cut the bird in half for my tree house. Okay, the last thing. We blah 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 all of our soccer games this session. Which one is correct? One or one? One. Okay, the correct answer is a one, not one. This one is a slightly different meaning. One and one. One is a menang, and one is a satu, is a number. So the correct answer is a we won all of our soccer games in this session. And here the answer key. How much point did you get? If it's out of correct, you are excellent. Okay. And thank you so much for your attention. That's all the material for today. And thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.